So let's get back on into this game and see if our lag is not better. Do let us know, and we're going to jump right back on into this is game number 8 with Overdose Gaming up 4-3 against Complexity Academy.
So this could be game point for Overdose Gaming.
Yep, let's get her done. So in the lower left-hand corner, from Team Complexity in the pink trunks, it is coL.
And in the top left-handed corner, representing Team Overdosed, again showing his amazing PvZ style in the previous game, it is coL.
coL's such a fun player to watch. I mean, I've really enjoyed watching all these players, but coL definitely has some unique builds. We'll see what coL comes out. I don't think we've seen him yet so far in these SC2CTLs, but we will see soon enough.
We actually have cast him before, but I don't know how great his showing was back then. So, again, real quickly, do want to just introduce you to coL, in case you missed it before. He is a veteran from Complexity's Academy. He's from Fort Thomas in the United States, and he's maintained a Grandmaster standing through both Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm, while he's been a full-time university student juggling a heavy load. He is a double major in philosophy and Japanese, and he wants to move to Japan after graduating to work as a teacher. You can find him on Twitter at Kaio7763, and he does have a Twitch account as well. That's twitch.tv/Kaio7763, so you can check him out there.
Cool. Thanks for all that information, and thanks for the teams for getting back to us and giving that information. This is the StarCraft 2 Community Team League, so we do want to get the the word out about these players, these teams, to the community, as these are the best of the best in the amateur scene. So from what we've seen, so definitely high quality players, high quality games. And thanks for the update there, Webnut. Lag free so far. We're glad to hear it. How's the quality of the stream look too? I would like to know that. I did lower the bitrate a bit, hoping that would make it a little better. Let us know if it still looks nice and clear for you. That would be awesome. Both players scouting around, choosing the side across the north and south, seeing that there's not going to be anybody there, but coL is going to be checking out the lower right too, but these probes are going to end up high-fiving here, and that will be the deductive skills he needs enough.
Certainly will be, and he did that scout a little bit early, so he does have that Zealot moving out as well. He may try and do some aggression with that, but we will see.
Yeah, now that he doesn't know where he's going. Great. Glad to hear Webnut and Snuffsy. Big shout out to you guys. Thanks for being our eyes on the road. Thanks also, Snow Angel. Glad to have all of you friendly viewers here watching the SC2CTL Round of 8 playoff action between Overdose Gaming and Complexity Academy. This is a very important game for Overdose and Complexity, as this is ace match. Complexity needs to come back if they want to stay in it, and Overdose needs to seal it up if they want to make this a move on to the next round. Hey Trador, shout out to you too.
Definitely a very high-pressure situation for both teams, as this match does represent the loser's last showing in the league for Season 1, and the winner will move on to the semifinals, so if they want a shot at those keyboards, they are going to have to continue their leads, or continue their run. But coL doing very aggressive push, just putting a pylon right at the top of the ramp in coL's main. coL does have a Mothership Core and 2 Stalkers there, so this shouldn't be too hard of a defense for him just yet. 95
energy on that Mothership Core, so he's going to be able to put down a Photon Overcharge any second here now as he reaches 100, so I think he's going to be safe, as you said.
Oh, but coL coming in with 3 more Stalkers, and coL's getting a Dark Shrine, and I think that he's really going to want to try and keep coL out of there so he doesn't scout that.
There's a bit of an Artosis Pylon there for coL, as that does get taken out.
And that's definitely going to hurt his ability to defend against this. There are 4 Stalkers, and 5 Stalkers, 2 Zealots being warped in now, and against the solo Stalker from coL.
And that Photon Overcharge is going to be gone here any second, so as soon as it does, coL is going to be in a pretty hefty position here. Now coL putting down lots of pylons to make sure he stays safe, but coL just holding position here, waiting for that Photon Overcharge to end, and now it does. He's going to move in and go for the throat.
Oh, but that Dark Shrine is wrapping up right now. All the probes get pulled, and are we going to see any Dark Templars come out? One is being warped in towards the back.
But can this one Dark Templar hold off this entire army? He's going to start whacking away at the Zealots, but it's going to be a minute or two before he has another Photon Overcharge. But these Stalkers moving in, Dark Templar still whacking away at the Zealots, trying to take out this one Stalker. Oh, but he does save it. The probes surrounding that Stalker. Nice micro
Stalker
by
does
Kaio.
finally fall, and Kaio is targeting the Stalkers now, but there's just so many Stalkers, and the DT isn't getting the DPS output that it needs to in order to deal with this.
Yeah, One King obviously knows that there's a DT by this point, but he is using the ability of ranged attacks on the Stalkers to avoid that DT for as long as possible.
And meanwhile, back home, he is getting a Forge, so he will be able to defend against any eventual pushes. Now the probes are moving forward, trying to trap these Stalkers in so that the DTs can get their attacks off, and so many probes are dying. He's left with 3 at the end of this attack.
Kukina says he should be okay with DTs, and it looks like he is okay, but how okay is he? He's left with 2 DTs. One King now has detection back in his base with a cannon, so he's not going to be able to get much done with these. I mean, he's got a long road.
Kaio has had a DT in the base of One King as well, so frankly, the workers killed are 19 to 15 at the moment.
We did miss that.
So there is definitely a lot of damage. Kaio's not out of it yet, and oh my goodness, One King, GG's.
Wow. That was, I missed that DT in One King's base, and that was clutch. I'm surprised that he wasn't able to hold it off. He put down that Forge immediately, but great play by Kaio. I mean, under duress, being able to manage his main and being able to put that pressure on as well.
Yeah, that was definitely looking like OD may have been able to wrap that game up, but Kaio keeping a cool head and warping in one of the DTs towards his opponent's base, able to get some economic damage down, and enough so that he was able to hold that game out.